Hello everyone, this is Here's Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our This is Total War Liu Bei Let's Play as we continue here for episode 3 from turn 19 in the harvest season of 186. So last time we broke free from our starting position and we're working our way up to the corner of the map to get ourselves a base, and we have to defend a couple points here. It should be fine, we'll get some free buildings going. I'm hoping the Yellow Turbans take over our land that we left behind because I want them to be a decent buffer from the Han factions, which I think are the real threat. Meanwhile, we will continue to expand. So I want to change that to our regular version. I guess we will have to get this to this is not going to have any savings, but we're going to point Zhao over right here. You'll lose 6 points, but that's not a big deal. Basically only covers to rank 4. And since he's rank 5, that last point of desire is not going to get fixed. These cover up to rank 8, I think, so they're going to give more satisfaction. But it's still enough. It's still enough for Zhao here. 56, not too bad. The stats are good, basically getting a lot of discounts. We're not going to really develop Bohai. And I'm still going to upgrade the free building. If they don't take it, it's money for us. If they take it, then it's fine. And by the time we retake it, most likely it will still be there, and we'll still be able to use it. I think that's pretty much it. We'll see what Tao Qian does. He's traveled a long way to face off with our army here. He's been chasing us. Tao Qian shows up, it's like, actually, I wanted you to help me defend against Cao Cao. Oh, the siege is a nasty move because we have to fight him without the safety of the towers if we want to sally out faster, or else we bleed out. Interesting take. So he doesn't think he can beat us? And we're still getting schemed. So far, no food scheme. Oh, this might be the perfect wife, except for handsome is not good for a wife trait because of the satisfaction drop, but outsider's really good. Well, we can't marry him. But both of them can be recruited for assignments, I think. Ooh, that's quite a few items. So I believe he has a grudge with his former faction, right? So this way he left because he wasn't satisfied. He's high ranking, makes sense. So that's why, so he's not a spy. I could recruit him just for the items. I think that's the only thing we might consider. We're definitely recruiting him. He's low rank, so he's easy to keep happy. She also has some issues. I think if we were going to grab her, we have to marry her. I don't think we can do it. The corruption right now is not worth that much for us because we have very little land, and this -5 is going to be like extremely relevant. She basically counters that with her authority, but that's only if we make her... Oh, that's only if we make her heir, right? We can get her as a wife. But, I don't want that. We're going to pass on that. We're going to lower it here. This is the one we need. We need to lower local fervor. And we'll start at the corner because it's a spillover effect, right? Once this hits 100, it'll spill over to the next county. If we cut it off from here, moving out, that's where we can control it. Because there's going to be too many yellow turbans on this side. Like, if we try to control it here, it's going to be too difficult because every single county around them has very high value. They're going to bleed us out for 6 turns. I think we can actually just head out and fight them. It's open field, which becomes a little bit trickier. But I'm pretty confident in Zhao Yun. Only 2 units can knock us off. And even if they swarm us, I think Zhao Yun can kill all of them. So we'll night battle. and we'll fight this. And hopefully we'll get Zhou with the Oathhorn soon. We're probably gonna pull them back towards the reinforcements. I like the fog. Zhao Yun stays here. Hopefully we don't duel right away. Get ourselves a tower. You might use them. No Oathhorn yet. Okay, just go to the corner. Come over here. Zhao Yun might need some help. Yeah, we want to avoid the cavalry as much as we can. Gonna rotate away. If we can end up with a smash around their cavalry, not ideal, but it's fine. I think only the cavalry unit can do decent damage to us, so we want to avoid them as much as we can. Does any of them have Stifling Deluge? Oh, they do, so I don't want to fight around their strategists. Ooh, chase that, don't let them bounce back. It's night battle, and they have a lot of militia units, so you can see the chain route. They'll bounce back, but we'll do this a couple times, and it's a pretty easy win. The only Zhaimadian have the morale to kind of not tank here. Once, I don't want them to bounce back, so... Oh, still chase, don't let them bounce back. Ah, too late. They're not fighting back, though. They probably still bounce back if I don't chase them, so we'll keep going. That's why they didn't fight, the low morale. But if they attack, they could prevent the night battle, right? Only the attacking side can decide that. So they should attack, in my opinion. As long as they're not charging me, yeah, that's not going to hit, because they're going to move. And that Stifling Deluge is annoying. I want to duel with him. All the Spirit Militias have routed, so we don't have to worry about that. They're back. So let's slam them and make sure they're not back. Hit the first guy with the highest morale. Perfect. And then see if we can get a chain route here. Okay, they're out of cavalry. We're just down to Zhaimadian, but I can't slam if the strategist is there. He's not there. Let's see if we can get a chain route over here off the militia tier units. And then we'll just leave the Zhaimadian there. Maybe we'll get an army loss if we chase them off the field. Still doesn't want to fight? Oh. Experience, right? Let's go get it. But Zhao Yun can heal if he can fight.
我军将领发起斗将。
Can't pull it off. King debuff. Let's get out of here. Morale collapsed. Yeah, without Flame Phoenix, we are not that strong. We can always summon Join back and redeploy him. I think he's the one who's going to provide reach here. Alright, Zhao Yun and Zhou Tai are Oathhorns, so Zhou Tai can carry this now. Zhao Yun stays. We're not going to recall him. We can either turn around and attack this first, or we can try to secure the rest of this. Let's secure the rest of this. That can wait. And they can just delegate their way through. At level 1 settlement should have no garrisons, so they have plenty of time to heal. We'll pay. We have the money. Oh, Liu Bei picked up Defiant. More bonuses for the army, actually, so pretty good. Well, let's go claim that. We might have the movement for it. Guan Yu does have reach. Belsi should be built up. Let's try to get it to a small city first. Liu Bei Ping. At least it's cheap. It's from the siege. Basically just that one turn. Juggernaut. We have the money. I want the items. Labor Recruiter is actually pretty underrated. So he's not a spy, and he's pretty happy with us, but I don't think we need him. So we're actually just gonna say goodbye. Alright, that should do it. More sieging. Yeah, take it. They lost in the delegate? Okay, we got our Yellow Turban buffer zone. Yeah, they're gonna skip ahead to the port. We can summon the third army now, so I'm not so scared about this. Zhang Yan got spawned and joined the war. Sure, no problem. Zhang Yan became a vassal of Emperor Liu Hong. We're gonna ignore that. Get our job done. There is an army here. They're encamped, so they're a rebel spawn, basically. Now, why didn't they just take the city? There's no garrison in a rank 1 city. I don't know if we can actually... We should actually just charge it. There's not going to be a good shot for this. Just make sure we don't get dismounted. And then we ravage the units. I mean, they might change their mind. We gotta rely on the damage from the charge, so we want to keep moving, going from one group to another. And then just slow down to check to see if we can pick these up. I'm guessing Guan Yu is going to win first. Yep. Punch him in the face. Yamahu probably gets the next kill. Ooh. There we go, right on cue. Anybody who's like a little help here? Alright, finally. Alright, we'll repair that. We don't have another administrator right now, but hopefully we'll have one soon. Zhang Fei continue to work towards the roar. Guan Yu, I think, slows down, take the up path here, get God of War pretty late, but he has enough damage already. It's going to be fine. Who's going to defend here? I think we pull Yu Jin because we don't need him there.
随我征战。坚持不懈，把谋士叫来。
Should be enough.
礼贤下士，则莫有不忠。
This time we're unleashing 周泰。
来吧，让我们紧握天命吧。天启滴水成冰，战争已满。
So the tricky part is Zhao Yun can't die. If Zhao Yun dies, then the Oaththorn breaks, and he doesn't have the bonus anymore. Time to start healing.
我方援兵抵达。
Just stay away from the spear. We can fight the cavalry head on. We can take whatever chunk damage they want. Let's pull them apart. So we don't want to fight the infantry. Not yet. I want to try to heal Zhao Yun. It's risky because he's low health, but everything else has been killed. So even if we lose the Undying, it's not going to be a problem. And if Zhao Yun wins, then Zhao Yun gets a nice little heal here. So we'll just do some chase down here. It's far. He's on the other corner of the map. Alright, we're getting debuffed a bunch, but I think we can win this. Yep. Didn't get much of a heal, though. But Jotai is full health already. Alright, we're gonna kill some of them off so they stop sieging us. Why change directions? Why not just flee? I mean, there's no fatigue, no braking. He's gonna outchase everyone. Alright, that's good enough. $800 exactly. Not bad. So since Zhao Yun didn't kill him, since he released him, the one kills play on one of the strategists that I sent him to chase. Yeah, he died.
手到擒来，尔等罪不可恕，但还是饶你们一命。
We already have Night Battle in this army. Now, Zhao Yun did get made into Administrator, so I actually think we want some of the Administrator bonuses. He's no longer a threat, but we could wipe him.
心怀大义，战无不胜。
And still come back for this.
大义所在，剑锋所指，吾非凶暴之人也。
If we chase again, we can't get back into the settlement, which I don't want. I think we're safe for one turn, so I'm gonna risk it, recall Zhao Yun, get him fully healed, and send him back afterwards. No administrator. Should we wait for that little bit of discount? How close are we to getting another administrator? We're pretty far away. So I could see an argument where we just start building here. It's not going to be a huge difference. Okay, we're going to lose that soon, which is fine. Condense our defense to this point.
战争伤亡惨痛，甚善，再会。
They're all going for sieges. Longshot getting wipe is good. Lots of characters, including a eunuch. Talting. Now, we're not going to be recruiting any eunuchs. Makes no sense. Ooh, silver armor. Magistrate could be a decent bonus at this point. Satisfaction boost. Like, we're basically looking for a wife for Liu Bei. She might be a winner here. They don't like each other, but that's not really a problem. She's now a free character who's pretty happy. She can keep it. We don't have anyone else that can really wear it. She's not going to be in any sort of key positions. Her main job is going to be assignments.
全军注意！
Once we get a second assignment.
向前进军！ 为了天下苍生。
Alright, we can't go save them.
为了天下大义，
They would have to save themselves. It's a pretty tough army for them to fight, to be honest.
做好准备，出发。
So the solution might be them showing up in 2 turns
只有蠢货才不懂得
and
说
lifting this. We can wipe this out and then go back.
此即所谓邪不胜正，团结一致，我已出征归来，我绝不动摇。
Okay, it's another spring turn. What can we get? We can get tier 5 out of the way. Definitely an option. It's something that we're just gonna need anyways. Yeah, let's just get that away. I mean, cheaper mine upgrade is also nice, but that's gonna be around... Are we gonna upgrade the mine anytime soon before we get Guangyang? Probably not. So let's just get this. Picking up a lot of green traits. I think it has to do with the fact that we selected Tranquil early on with Brave, so we had a lot of resolve, and since we already have high resolve, it's easier to get green trait. That's why we're getting green, yellow pretty much across the board. Yeah, we can't save them, unfortunately. We're gonna get a round of schemes from Faction Council very soon. That is another major obstacle when we play This Is Total War. I mean, they're smart. They fight this turn. Yep. We got hit with attrition. This has got to be a looping affair.
取而不折，就是我的宗旨。
Oh, I don't mind the rain, actually. Ooh, that one turn sieging knocked out a few towers? That's not cool. They do have some cavalry. Yeah, it's faction leader plus a strategist, so we're not really going to see duels. Let's get them back in range. Looks like you're a little bit slow. Why don't you go hide? I'll just loot them. I think it's the armor weighing him down. Oh, he has a better horse. The better horse is weighing him down. There we go. Crash into that. And then we just gotta exit. Get their attention. Ooh, they shot a fireball? didn't actually do much. Okay, if cavalry's gonna stick on us like that, then we will want them to chase us into here. To the fire, please. Yeah, I know we let them in, but it's fine. The cavalry was on top of us. I didn't want to get chased down by it. Alright, to take the capture point, you guys have to fall for this. And they both die. Do they rout due to the shock? Yep. Capture it back. I know I got dismounted, but it's fine. We have the towers here. Maybe a little help now? Let's just shoot the units. If you shoot here, it's probably going to be pretty good friendly fire chance. It's not unbreakable. A little bit more damage should do it. That should do it, actually. It'd be nice if we capture one of them. We could reduce their force to prevent them from trying to siege again. Koron got spawned into the game, and we're still getting hit. Koron got vassalized, which means he should be at war with us now. No, he's not. Okay, so let's get him.
我们来商讨一番，仔细想，我军定会轻松攻破你们。
They can slow down now and go for their original target.
扫平宇内，我军必胜。憧憬胜利，尔等必将无往不利。
We can get 3 more points of unity. Thank you very much.
诸位举杯相庆吧！参见大人，保持镇定。
Okay, so we're good for the most part. I'll wait for the 20% discount from Reform, as well as trying to get an administrator there, so there's no rush here. I don't think we expand out, I think we just play defense here. Zhang Ziao has taken control of everything here. Liu's last little area. Hopefully he doesn't summon an army there. He might. Ding Yuan's doing well, which means if Dongzhuo event triggers, Dongzhuo will take all of these, I believe. Zhang Bao's here. Zhang Liang's here. Zhang Liang's still very weak on the front lines with the Han. The Imperial Army might have moved here. We'll have to watch out for that. That stack is very difficult to fight. Alright, we'll see what happens.
休战对我们俩，如果非要固执，那便如此吧。
He did summon the last-ditch army back here. But also got a rebellion army. No charge bonus. There we got wipe. So he summoned one, but then the rebels got him. At least we're not the one to destroy him, so maybe Gongsun-san will come to us. That would be something we'll look at actually right now. Nope. Local hero. I mean, we're not going to take a eunuch. I'm surprised they're able to remove eunuchs pretty effectively. Because that's usually one of the harder things to do. Gongsun-san should be a free agent somewhere. Seen anyone's recruitment pool? We have no vision right now.
扫清天下。为了至善至真，我等需奋力前行。
After this, they might need to go defend the trade port or at least be close to Liu Bei.
说得好啊，那开战吧！战火临头，唯有奋勇。上马！备开战！
I was worried about them not clustering and not giving us a good shot, but they completely solved that problem.
敌人察觉到我军了。
It's a little bit... The landscape's not even. But hopefully we'll still be able to grab a bunch of hits here. Yeah, it's hitting... Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Might have to rotate to a different place. Can I get invisible first? There we go. That'd be a lot better. I think firing from here might be our option. Yeah, much better. And then we might even go behind them, try another angle. I wanted to hit that one. A slight misclick. That's pretty good. That's as good as it's gonna get. We're gonna go capture some of these, open the path for them to get in pretty cleanly here. We'll go after the cavalry first. There's so few left, we can probably overpower them just by chasing them down. Now is just whenever they are willing to give us these. Oh, Zhang Fei might win first this time, huh? Might be a tie. Nope, Guan Yu still first. Zhang Fei second. And Yan Baihu still third.
没受手了，注意，做好准备，注意，准备就绪，诛灭敌军，
杀呀！
准备开战，在，准备好了，
顽强不屈，加速前进，快快快！
杀！顶住！
看，敌军逃跑了。
Alright, now we secure the northeast corner. And we can build these commanders up.
仁者无敌，天命难违。
Oh. That's a shame. What trait did he pick up for injury? One-eyed. Okay. Evasion down's bad for dueling. Scare is, I guess, good, but evasion down's never a good thing. Let's get it to small city. I don't think anyone's going to be attacking it, so we can develop this as our first source of good, like, economy. They can come down here and guard this. We are going to be facing off against a pretty large group. Still friends. If they keep winning, Oathorn's possible here too. Alright, no one really scary. We should be fine. I'm glad they didn't siege.
打铁方要趁热时出击。
Okay, two directions. We'll run them out this way. We'll go with them. I don't think they have any cavalry. Nope. But we can maybe keep this in the town square. Yeah, we can't prevent both sides from entering. Okay, but most of them are walking outside, so that's good. So we might lose this set of towers here. Maybe not. Perfect. So we got these 4 sets of towers to do damage. Might be a few duels we can pick up. I mean, even Liu Bei can come.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈！
友军遭受攻击，速速前去救援。
Kind of want those duels. I mean, getting our faction leader more ranks, definitely helpful, but I don't know if he wins this one, though. Come on, Liu Bei, she's using a stick. You can't lose to that. Not looking good. Alright, let's take away all the UI and just see who wins here. Liu Bei's covered in blood. There we go.
敌将受首，
此人已死，诚可慨叹。此战虽胜，仍不可骄纵。 误杀此等贼人，天下凶乱之徒必将有而效之。
It continues. We're used to it by now. Another water clock. Let's see. Maybe. I'll have Jotai hold it. I'll lead. It's getting closer to ranking up. We could use another assignment, basically. Let's get this upgraded first, because I think we need better garrisons here. We have a couple options. We can set a defensive force here with Yan Bai Hu.
我严白虎等待着你。
Oh, Chen Gong Yan Bai Hu gets along. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe the split should be Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. So Guan Yu and Zhang Fei guards here. Yan Bai Hu pushes forward with the actual army. So in that case, we will probably recall both of them. We'll add Chen Gong in here. They don't have a third right now. 石孙瑞 is a spy? Chen Deng? Okay, maybe. Not gonna risk it. I guess we could just have them be a smaller force. Or we basically introduce a character who doesn't get along, and that's also fine. Not the biggest deal breaker in the world. Luo Jun. Alright. We'll let Luo Jun lead. No, Liu Bei will lead. No one had reach. He's rank 7. Capture chance is just a lot better that way. We're going to move this army up somewhere over here and we'll start recruiting an actual force. And what we will do is we'll expand across the border this way. So I don't want to touch the coast because it increases our vulnerability. But if we take the land, we have a much more secure border. And then we hopefully just have people come attack us here. And then we just defend at one point. And then we meet back. And then we start expanding farther down. So I think that's the game plan. Guan Yu and Zhang Fei can be here temporarily to help defend it. And we should be fine with what they have here. So everything should be taken care of. We're almost at the next tier for Unity as well. 250 would be where we need. 25 prestige points. Not enough to really move the needles yet. But as we rank these buildings up, we should get there. Once we get the fervor down in the LC, we'll start trying to move the fervor down in Youbeiping. Hopefully with the additional assignment that we get from Liu Bei. Okay, so he's not a spy. This is the test. Does he get along? He does! Okay, this is a sign. Wait, she has a Qiang... Okay, hold on. Let me get him first. He's not gonna lead because he also doesn't have reach. And this army doesn't need to move because I actually want these 2 units. We will recruit a force for them. Question is, we don't have money, I do know that, but we have a bunch of money saved up, so we can give them like a small force where it doesn't break the bank. I don't think we need siege weapons yet until we get to Dai. So we're good for now with just some crossbow, I believe. He doesn't have fire... Oh, he does have fire arrows. We don't have archers though, so I don't want archer militia, so I think we still go crossbow here. How many turns? 5 turns with the current mustering rate? That's a little bit slow. Alright, we're gonna not give them army then, until later. We'll take care of this. Liu Bei got the extra assignment. Perfect. Let's send our wife. Try to fix the fervor. Once we get this to 0, you can see the base decay is going to overpower the neighboring counties. That's where we want it. Alright, so once this assignment, we got to drop this down to 0, 2, and then this is going to start being brought down a little bit with the -15. So -2, it'll take a while. And then we want to move the assignment up to here. Okay, quite a few force. We'll at least be in ambush so they don't pick on us. We should be good. Oh, Zhangnan got wiped by the High Imperial Army. Okay. Liaodong got slowed. She has a town unit. I don't think that's enough of a reason to recruit her. She can be a decent administrator. Ooh. Okay, speaking of administrators, we're gonna do something here for Liaoxi. We're gonna rush this. So currently we have no food. That is a small concern, actually. Oh, I need to see her skill tree. I'll recruit her first. Perfect. So she has this skill, Abundance. And that's going to come in clutch here. And she's not a spy. First, she's willing to spy for us. She also left her previous faction unhappy. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the LC. We're going to rush this construction for 1,500. Get a small city. I know it knocks our food down to -2. But then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our reforms. It's spring. We're going to grab the reform for extra administrator from Unix secretaries. It requires a small city to unlock. Once we get this, we assign our administrator, our new strategist as administrator. Now the thing is, her specialty, when we looked at her trait, is peasantry and industry. Okay, that's a good combo for Liaoxi actually. The thing is, she doesn't have a lot of expertise, but I think we can gear her towards that a little bit better. Can we steal? I don't want to steal Zhao. Let me steal Liu Bei's item here. A little bit more population growth, perhaps. Oh, we do have armor for you. Industry boost right here. So right now, Zhao Yun's in that position. What we're going to do is we're going to shift him. And then we're going to drop her into Liaoxi. The game hasn't figured out there's no one here yet. There we go. So we get the 5 food, we get public order, we lose out on construction cost discount, but the industry and peasantry boost will be good for this because we do have base industry and I'm going to do some land development for food and tax collection for peasantry, so that's always going to be good for us. And that's going to solve our food problem. And then what we're going to do next is, and also we got the, the unit. Once we take this, Zhao Yun can come over here and be administrator because this is another industry place and we can build it up as well. The question is, this fight is not going to be super easy. It's a lot of unit, even though they're low quality units. The garrison has the 2 unbreakable. That's also quite tricky. They're... kind of annoying standing here, so we were going to wipe them. I don't think they can actually take this. Liu Bei can go back and heal. If we give this a real force, we go negative like 2,000 income per turn. We can last about 2-3 turns. General off the left. Let's see how much it would be. I'll probably give him 4 units. We'll probably run 4 of these. Maybe we can get away with maybe 2 of them, but let's say we run 4 of them. And then over here, we would run... Okay, so we have about 5, 6, 7 turns? 7 turns of income, maybe? 6 turns, let's say 6 turns with this army. They have to have 4 turns to muster. That's another big problem that we have, where we're going to be bleeding cash while they get ready. I think we do it though. We can reduce 2 of these, make it a little bit cheaper. 3 cavalry units is enough, 3 frontline. We just need some units. And then we are going to switch your title as well. It's a little bit cheaper. So we can wait these 4 turns and still have around maybe 7 turns to work with as we conquer some land and make the money back. That's going to be our game plan. They'll come back and defend with Liu Bei. And they'll defend here, and we'll continue to go with free buildings that can provide us a little bit of income. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're almost there. We'll get over to next year. We'll get 1 more administrative position, which will be useful because we can assign Liaodong. That should go to Luojun, I guess. And then we'll also get 10% income.
双方都不堪战争主，你自找的。
They moved out. Okay. Farmer's a pretty interesting background bonus, but I don't think we need him. Has a water clock. 1,000 for a water clock is a little bit pricey.
悉听尊便。讨平乱贼，澄清四海。拿起武器。
We should get this bonus next turn. We're gonna throw him in for that position. Yeah, I continue to upgrade this. That's where we will be defending. This, it's better if it's lower level. We get better tower coverage and no walls to really interfere with us. Alright. I know I should probably try to swap at least one of the water clocks over for them. It doesn't really shorten the turns. Can't really swap a second one, but what we can do is we'll unequip it voluntarily and we'll swap it on next turn when the cooldown comes off. They're just to make sure if they do get attacked, we'll be here to defend. Because I saw army move out. Ah, they went north. We'll guard that. We'll let them sit here for one more turn. They can move out next turn because then we can drop the mustering and still heal up in the turn, I believe. Yeah, everything's just a free building right now. That way we save money. We got this boosted, which is why the income looked better. Yuanshao gets spawned in eventually, I believe. As we get closer to 190, we'll see these events. But I think that's it for us. If we feel the danger, we could try to move here and help them, but I don't think we need to. They might actually come down here and fight this. They might not go for this. Yeah, we need to stay in case anyone lands. They don't move. Any of you guys bandits? Nope. 4 regular sentinels. I could go fight this for them. They can land any time, so I don't think I can leave. I guess we should take this fight. Night battle, most of these peasants should rout. And then hopefully we get 3 duels off of this. We'll keep our generals together. It's literally all peasants, plus like 2 decent units. But the chain route should get them 2. No cavalry threat. Just start the chain routes. Oh, they have an oil puddle. Burn their generals. Not yet. Still doesn't want to duel us yet. I mean, honestly, Jotai shouldn't be dueling, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, Liu Bei got taken out. He already had his wounded trait, it's fine. We end up with full heal. You can't get 2 injured traits, so not a problem at all. Oh, Fort Master. Excellent item. Wow, 2 really good items. A 3rd eunuch. I can't sell items, so Clay Rat's not exactly super useful for me. I'd rather take the 500. Eunuch will probably equip late game, because in the late game we have satisfaction very high, and then we can use the corruption reduction. I think I will take the eunuch. We would have to summon Liu Bei back next turn. This is fine. They have to just stay. I can't let them just take this. But we made more money for them, so it should be fine. Ambushed. Ambush, sailing for, yeah, we gotta protect both of these points. They like to sail up. Yuan Shu's arrogance knows no bound. Ding Yuan gets killed, Liu Bei gets adopted, Dongzhuo confederates Ding Yuan. Well, Ding Yuan had more land, but lost it to Zhang Jiao. Okay. So Dongzhuo didn't get that much from that. So the events are triggering. So we saw the ambush here. We're going to move them up. We can actually move in. There's another force here, but now it's much more manageable. We will summon Liu Bei back. They'll defend this. They'll defend this. Both of them are administrators. We don't have to move them out. We're good. We should keep an eye out on potential, you know, strategists for armies. That they get along with, because we would need them. I'm not gonna go for her. She's most likely a spy. Even if she's not, I don't think it's not necessary right now. We're fine. Alright, let's see who wants to make a move. Huh, ambushing every single step. I prefer the open field, because we can do more with our poison volley. And we're basically breaking up this siege into like 2 fights, so we get 2 different sets of 4 poison volley instead of just 1 battle. We want them to group together, so we want to give them time. We will pull our units back. I don't think they will have much cavalry. I'm probably not going to be using these anyways. We can definitely consider some sort of corner camp strategy. Maybe not so corner, but like... Oh, Yanbaihu's retinues are invisible too. Alright, we're going the other way. We're gonna see where they group up, and then we're gonna spray them with poison volley. They need to be good hits. There's a lot of enemy units. I do have a roar, so if we can roar near the edge and just get them to rout, that would also work really well in our favor. What if we hide all our units, like, completely? They don't have to hide because they are actually already invisible. This way we can force them to group all together, and then we might be able to get a better shot. They're searching. If they don't have cavalry and they're searching with their non-spear unit, Yanbaihu can just go raid them and then disappear into the shadows again. Alright, we want to show ourselves here so that they know where to group their units together, or else they're just going to be super scattered. Okay, we want to see that. Go capture this. I guess they're going towards our tower. I want to wait till they line up somewhere.
敌方哨楼被拿下了。
They're not grouping. I don't want to fire if they're not grouping. There is a cluster there. Is it worth shooting at? I don't know. See if we can cash out on the fire puddle. Oh, no, don't fight the spear. That's the one guy I don't want you to fight at all. You guys are unbreakable, right? Come over here. Cowards! Come fight me. Alright, show them something. They clearly go in the right direction. Don't you fire. It's our chance. Nope. Yeah, burn it. Good. Get our tower back. Oh, they found 成功. Poor guy. Good thing we looked before it was too late. Why did they stay in the forest? Still not a good shot. I think they're finally grouping together. Oh. Okay, we got the spray. Kind of, maybe the unit behind it might have been better. Analyze weakness, get this kill, get Yan Bai Hu healed up a little bit more. He has no weapons, we're not gonna let Zhongji take any of the fights. Still not a good shot. Hold on. We might get the infinite spray. They challenge him to a duel when this is firing. Nope, they're not doing it, but pretty good shot. Gotta hang out around here to give him the boost. Decline for now. I would like to say yes to that. Same thing. Huh, he just doesn't want to. Problem is, Yan Bai Hu is on foot right now, because the horse is lost in all the dueling. Where is his horse? That's the good question. Ah, it's really far behind. See if we can get him out before he routes. Buy him some time with just a fake charge. Let's take our army out. The army lost? Or timed out? They might have timed out, actually. They can't army loss because there's 2 unbreakable units, but they ran out of time. Because we're on defense.
为了黎民百姓，我等只可胜，
One of them got
不可
shot.
败。
Ooh, gold item.
绝不留情，放他们一马。
Okay, so we made it to spring of 189. The 2 armies shattered here. They might still be ambushed, but we're going to take this settlement pretty soon. There is a ambush army from Taotian over here. There is Coron trying to land. Ludra has done well here, but basically Zhang Jiao is making the push this way, while the Han forces are making the push this way, trying to get to us. We have to defend against this round, and then probably against maybe the Imperial Army even, they show up. If they can wipe out Zhang Bao before that, that'd be great. But looking at their pathing, they're probably pathing towards us. We'll grab this, and then maybe we'll leave Zhang Jiao alone since he's currently kind of helping us. And we will refocus around here. Maybe have to make a big defense here with the army returning. But overall, things look pretty stable. We have a nice roster of characters. Everyone's happy. We're about to get 4 full commanderies, and these 4 commanders will all have administrators. We'll move Zhao Yun down to Guangyang, and then we'll build ourselves up slowly. We'll pick up new administrator positions as we keep farming the unity, and then we'll expand our way first north and then down south. I think that will be our approach, so that way we limit our defense to just these 2 points and see where that gets us. So it's still very challenging moving ahead, but things look pretty good, at least for the start. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!